66 hat-tricks. One player who made scoring 3 goals look routine, but there's a 24-year-old scoring hat-tricks twice as fast as Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's count down the greatest hat-trick merchants of the 21st century. Starting our countdown at number 10, France's superstar Kylian Mbappé rounds out the top 10 with 24 career hat-tricks. 11 came in Ligue 1 during his dominant years at Paris Saint-Germain and Monaco, 5 in the Champions League, showcasing his elite European pedigree, and the rest distributed between the national team and La Liga since his move to Real Madrid. His most recent masterclass came against Olympiacos, where he scored a super hat-trick netting 4 goals, including the second fastest Champions League treble in history, completing it in just 6 minutes and 42 seconds. Moving up the list, another lesser-known name emerges from Eastern Europe. Vyacheslav Zahovaiko sits at 9th with 26 hat-tricks, but what makes him special is his efficiency. 1 treble every 15.7 games across just 409 career appearances. That's the third best ratio on this entire list, yet most fans have never heard of the Ukrainian striker. The UAE's national hero takes 8th place with 27 hat-tricks, matching our next entry in total, but deserving his own spotlight. Ali Mabkout boasts the second best ratio in the top 10, 1 treble every 18 games across 486 matches. His dominance at both club and international level proves world-class finishing exists beyond Europe's spotlight. And here's where that 24-year-old enters the picture. Erling Haaland also has 27 hat-tricks, but his ratio changes everything. 1 treble every 13.2 games, the best in football history. 8 Premier League hat-tricks already, consecutive trebles in August 2024, and an absurd 9 goals in 1 match for Norway's U20s against Honduras. At this pace, he'll shatter Ronaldo's record before turning 30. The future king isn't coming. He's already here. England's captain and all-time leading scorer claims 6th with 28 hat-tricks. 13 came for Tottenham, 5 for England, including a perfect hat-trick. Left foot, right foot, header. The first Englishman since David Platt in 1993 to achieve it. His fastest treble came in just 20 minutes as a substitute against NS Mura, showing clinical finishing, whether starting or coming off the bench. Climbing higher, we reach one of the most controversial yet brilliant strikers of this generation. Luis Suarez takes 5th with 30 hat-tricks across 949 games, terrorizing defences for Liverpool, Barcelona, and Atletico Madrid. As part of Barcelona's legendary MSN trio alongside Messi and Neymar, Suarez combined bite, literally and figuratively, with sublime technical that made him impossible to stop. The Polish goal machine sits 4th with 34 hat-tricks and records that border on the absurd. Lewandowski scored the fastest Bundesliga treble ever, 3 goals in just 4 minutes, and the earliest Champions League hat-trick in history at 23 minutes against Red Bull Salzburg. At 36, he's still adding to his tally for Barcelona, most recently against Celta Vigo in November 2025. Age is just a number when you're this clinical. Now we enter truly elite territory, starting with a name that will shock you. Ali Ashfaq, the Maldivian legend nicknamed Man of Steel, sits 3rd with 35 hat-tricks and a ratio of 1 every 17.6 games. The AFC's best goal scorer of the 21st century with 476 goals, Ashfaq scored 6 in 1 match against Sri Lanka in 2013 and became the youngest Maldivian to score a senior hat-trick at just 18. You've never heard of him, but his numbers rival the absolute best. The Argentine magician takes 2nd with 60 career hat-tricks, but here's the twist. Messi has the better ratio than our number 1. 1 treble every 18.9 games across 1,130 appearances tells the story of ruthless efficiency. At 38, he's still defying time, scoring his 60th against Nashville in October 2025. With 48 for Barcelona, 10 for Argentina, and 2 for Inter Miami, Messi turned hat-tricks into high art, but the numbers crown someone else king. The undisputed king of hat-tricks reigns supreme with 66 trebles across 1,263 games. Cristiano Ronaldo made scoring 3 goals look like second nature throughout his legendary career. Even in his late 30s, playing outside Europe, he continues adding to his remarkable tally. 6 more hat-tricks than Messi, the most in the 21st century. The debate rages on, Messi's ratio versus Ronaldo's total, but one thing's certain, Haaland's frightening efficiency threatens to rewrite this entire list in the coming years. Drop your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more football records.